is that?
Me. I used to wear blue pants.
A city of grandpas?
It's the Citadel of Ricks. All the different Ricks from all the different realities got together to hide here from the government.
People! I want more chance!
He who controls the pants controls the galaxy!
Hey YouTubers, there's a lot of Rick and Morty theories that have started to gain more traction after episode 1 of season 3, and one is that Morty is slowly turning into a Rick, metaphorically, and some people believe practically as well, especially starting with the Rick Morty that we saw during the council scene. So I'm going to play some clips here, then I'll explain context. There's currently more evidence to support it than there is against it, and a lot of it has to do with the idea of blue pants. I used to wear blue pants.
Is that?
Me. I used to wear blue pants.
A city of grandpas?
It's the Citadel of Ricks. All the different Ricks from all the different realities got together.
So what a coincidence that Rick used to wear blue pants. Rick Morty here in blue pants looks more like an older version of Morty than it does like a younger version of Rick. There's a Pocket Morty's example of that too. You see a much older version of Morty that's like way older, much older than Rick is, but he does start to look a little more like Rick as he gets older. The thing is that most Mortys die young. You either die a Morty, die young, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain or the antagonist. Rick is the antagonist of the series, but Doctor Who style, he's still the hero. So like Doctor Who, even though he does good things, he gets crazier and crazier, causes bigger and bigger problems that he then himself has to fix. But the blue pants, it's one of the greatest new conspiracy theory moments that they have during this episode. I used to wear blue pants. Then later, in a scene in Jerry's office, as things are going crazy, you hear a Morty voice, Justin Roiland doing Morty's voice, saying, "He who controls the pants controls the galaxy."
Give me your jacket! Give me those pants!
People! I want more chance!
He who controls the pants controls the galaxy!
It's out of context, you don't see whoever it is that's saying it, but the idea that it's a Morty voice just throws flames on that conspiracy theory. And there is this running thing where Morty slowly gets smarter and smarter as the series gets on, especially when Rick isn't around. When he isn't around, he completely breaks down. So you start with this scene here in the council room. He demonstrates some really complex reasoning. He knows that Rick is jumping bodies, coming for the council, which the council itself does not realize, and they themselves are Ricks, supposedly much smarter than everyone else in the universe, save for the Rickest of the Ricks, C-137 himself.
What? No, I don't want to see your Pog collection. I don't renounce Rick, and I never have. I was just trying to protect my sister. I wanted you to have a normal life. That's something you can't have when Rick shows up. Everything real turns fake, everything right is wrong. All you know is that you know nothing and he knows everything. And, well, he's not a villain, Summer, but he shouldn't be your hero. He's more like a demon or a super f***ed up god.
Let's not suck the ghost of his too hard. He was a terrorist and now he's dead.
Oh yeah, if you think my Rick's dead, he's alive. And if you think you're safe, he's coming for you.
Freeze!
Employee of the month, ladies and gentlemen.
So what are you doing with level 9 access anyways?
Destroying the galactic government.
Awesome!
Cool.
Are you going to set all their nukes to target each other?
Or reprogram their military portals to disintegrate their entire space fleet?
Good pitches, kids. I'm almost proud. But watch closely as Grandpa topples an empire by changing a 1 to a 0.
Gun, Rick!
Morty, I know you're too stupid to get this, but you're really f***ing this up right now.
I'm not letting you let my sister die! Drop the gun!
I wasn't gonna let her die, you moron! Ha!
Aww.
Point is, he thought I was going to. I totally did, by the way. You're a moron, Morty.
Morty, you f***ing idiot!
You're a serious idiot, Morty. You basically killed us all. You're as dumb as a bag of
What an
sand.
idiot,
Morty.
ever.
You're Rick had
I
the dumbest thing I've ever laid eyes on. You're an idiot, dumb Morty.
What an idiot!
What a dumb Morty.
Who's stupid now, bitch?
So you see him be really smart here, then it completely breaks down in the heat of the moment here. He doesn't kill Rick because he hates him, he kills him because everybody's yelling at him and he just can't handle it. The rabbit hole goes even further when you talk about blue pants. There are a lot of things that Morty is doing that Rick himself has done in the past.
Well, somebody's got to do it, Morty. These seeds aren't going to get through customs unless they're in someone's rectum, Morty. They'll fall right out of mine. I've done this too many times, Morty.
Now, I don't believe that Morty himself is a Rick because that would be more of a time travel arc, and the creators have said that time travel is something that they're not going to touch. There is a time travel box in the background here, time travel stuff, but they've said it's more of an Easter egg. It's not something that they're playing with. Their bread and butter is alternate realities. And I know there are a lot of you that are still wondering about evil Morty. Is C-137 Morty slowly turning into evil Morty over the course of the series? He's definitely becoming more Rick-like, and it stands to reason that one of those Mortys, the longer he's traveled with his Rick, slowly gets twisted, but I don't think that C-137 himself will turn into the evil Morty of the series. I think they're a little more positive on it, even though they take it back in moments like this where they make you watch him kill Rick. But you see the way he cares for Summer. It doesn't seem like evil Morty cares for other people in that way. He uses people like tools. He tortures an army of himself through the Rick that he's controlling in his mind.
Human cloaking devices?
Morty, you're making a bigger deal out of this than it is.
Oh my god, Rick, look! There's a bunch of people strapped all over that building!
Not people, Morty. Mortys.
It's horrible!
Well, one Morty's enough to hide from the bureaucrats, but you get a whole matrix of Mortys and put them in agonizing pain. That creates a pattern that can hide even from other Ricks, motherfucker. I fiddled with the concept like this once. On paper, Morty, on paper. I wouldn't do this, it's barbaric overkill. I mean, you could accomplish the same result with like 5 Mortys and a jumper cable. Take his Morty away.
Come with me. Yeah, gladly. Jeez, man. Ricks, huh? Hey man, you seem to know how this place works. Is there any way we could shut down that grid and rescue all those Mortys outside? It would be pointless. Mortys have no chance of defeating a Rick. In here.
So it's more plausible that C-137 himself is slowly becoming more of a Rick. So let me know in the comments, what do you think Morty's arc is on Rick and Morty? I love the idea that there is no complex arc for Rick himself.
And I'll go out and I'll find some more of that Mulan Szechuan teriyaki dipping sauce, Morty. Because that's what this is all about, Morty. That's my one-armed man. I'm not driven by avenging my dead family, Morty. That was fake. I'm driven by finding that McNugget sauce. I want that Mulan McNugget sauce, Morty. That's my series arc, Morty. If it takes 9 seasons, I want my McNugget dipping sauce Szechuan sauce, Morty. That's gonna take us all the way to the end, Morty. 9 more seasons, Morty. 9 more seasons until I get that dipping Szechuan sauce. For 97 more years, Morty. I want that McNugget sauce.
It's all about the Szechuan sauce. 97 more years. It's going to take 9 more seasons to get that Szechuan sauce. So while the creators never try to throw water on any of the fan theories, Dan Harmon said that he really loves people making fan theories and he doesn't want to trample on any of that. That's just their funny way of saying that most theories won't pan out. But like he's also said, traveling with Rick for prolonged periods of time will fundamentally change Morty. So you go back and watch those early episodes and you see the way Morty acts when Rick tells him about what they're going to do. And then you see him in later episodes, you see him becoming more complicit, acting more Rick-like. The season 1 Morty would have never tried to confront the council in the way that season 3 Morty is doing right here. So he who controls the pants controls the galaxy. So leave all your requests for more Rick and Morty videos in the comments below. What's going to happen is they still haven't confirmed an exact premiere date for season 3, but they have implied that they're just going to replay episode 1 periodically until we get there. Now they say summer, that could be late May, that could be June. I don't think it's going to be as long as July, but when we get updates, I'll post them. But just be sure to leave all your requests for bonus videos in the comments below. The more suggestions you guys leave, the better our discussions tend to be. So what's going to happen next is there's a bunch of Daredevil Season 3, and Star Wars Celebration is coming up, so there's going to be a whole bunch of Star Wars stuff posting in the next week. So I'll try to get some of that out as fast as possible. But while you wait for that to post, you can click here for more new Rick and Morty, and you can click here to rewatch the fake origin of Rick himself. Thank you so much for watching. Let's high five. I'll see you guys in the next video.